Hey guys, welcome back to my garden. We're at the end of July and I just want to show you where things have come from my last garden tour. And I'm super excited to show you how things are going and how things are growing. So let's get going. All right, up first, I'll show you my cabbages and my lettuce bed. And yes, they look like a hot mess. I'm hoping to still be able to get some heads out of this. I do have a lot of pests that are coming after my cabbages. Oh, look at, see this? You know what this tells me? This sludge here tells me that there is a cabbage worm in here somewhere eating away at this cabbage. And I come in here every day looking for them and I have not seen them. So I'm hoping to find him today. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, is this him here? Nope. He's in here somewhere because this is trying to grow, but this is cabbage poop droppings. So, cabbage moth poop droppings. So I know he's in here somewhere. So look behind all of the leaves. He's got to be here somewhere. I'm going to keep looking. I don't know if this is the only one, but I did find him. I don't know if these guys seen it earlier or not, but there he is right there. And I'm going to look to see if there's more because, boy, if this little guy did all this work, boy, oh boy, I'm in trouble. I did not see any more, but who knows if I'll get a harvest out of any of those. But there's 4 of them that are growing heads, so we'll see how that goes. This is some lettuce. All of this is, I can cut away and start eating the lettuce. I do have some random weeds growing in here, so I just every now and then pull them out. I'm not perfect. I did grow some spinach, and I can't tell if there's any spinach growing or not. Is this spinach? I just don't know. But I do know the lettuces, and my nasturtium is flowering over here, and it's beautiful. And that's this bed. So yes, it could be better, but I think I might throw some more lettuce seeds in here and just cut away all the lettuce that I do have, wash it, and then regrow some more lettuce. In my carrots, these are my carrots, and look how beautiful they are. And I don't know if you can actually see, but we do have some carrots that are starting to grow in here, and they're all doing well. And you'll see how this has hardly any carrots. This is my carrot nates. This is the rainbow carrots, and this is the rainbow carrots. And the way to tell the most is the coloring coming up the stem. I have a lot of different purples and red colors coming up the stems, and I'm super looking forward to being able to harvest these carrots when it's time. Oh, look at that. You can see a white carrot down there. That's so cool. All right, looking forward to that. On to the next. Over here is my onion bed. Now, they are doing quite amazing. I think somehow a purple seed must have got in with the other ones because the other ones look all amazing. This is going to be my largest onion yet. I've already harvested a couple of them, and I just pull out the ones that I'm going to eat and then go on with the next. And it looks like these are going to be done soon. I have another couple big ones in there as well, but they're all looking pretty amazing. Now look at here. This is the one I did all 4 together, and you can tell it's all 4 together, but they're still all good sizes. But even the ones that are separate, they're still not growing that large compared to the rest. So either way, the amount of space I'm using is still doing pretty good. Behind it is my kale, and of course it's just so fruitful. I've eaten so much kale and it's amazing. Then my dill, yes, it's gone to flower. It's almost as tall as me, but I know that the flowers will bring in beneficial bugs, but I can still use this for pickling when my pickles are ready, and I will use it. So not disappointed in that. This is where my other flowers are growing over here. I thought this was a different flower, a zinnia, but it's actually a sunflower. So I'm so happy that that's going to grow, and I think it will give me a flower head. Here's my oregano, doing quite well. It's starting to flower, but I've got so much oregano right now that it's okay for it to flower. Then over here are my tomatoes that are in containers, and they are all doing quite amazingly well. They're doing better than they even did last year. I'm keeping them fertilized. I thought that the container had enough fertilizer last year. I just did some liquid fertilizer, but this year I decided to actually use some granular fertilizer as well, and it seems to be doing much better than last year. They seem to die off quicker last year than they are this year. And of course you can't miss that beautiful flower that's showing up right here. But this container garden with all these flowers, every single one of them are growing tall and looking beautiful. And look at this sunflower came out like I said I planted. This was what I thought was a zinnia. This is what I thought was a sunflower. I do not think it's a sunflower, but it was going to grow. I think it's a weed. I don't know how a weed got into my container, but it's growing and pests are eating it. So as long as I don't let it flower, it's going to be okay. So let me know what your thoughts are. Look at this zinnia. It was the first one to grow. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm looking forward to the rest of them becoming so beautiful. Over here, look at these. Aren't they just so stunning, these cosmos? And I keep trying to deadhead the cosmos. Oh, I just snapped that one right off. So that more will grow. So I keep it in bloom. I'm trying to keep it in bloom. I have little bugs on here. Oh, that's a earwig. I'm glad it's gone. This one flowers like nobody's business. These ones are just, they were flowering, and I think they're going to come up with some more flowers soon. Just let them grow. This strawberry, I think it's had its time, but it is putting off offshoots, which I'm going to try and get all these offshoots into some soil, and then I will grow my own strawberry plants, and maybe in the fall when it gets cooler, I'll grow some more. Oh my goodness, I just noticed all of this. So here's the pumpkins that I grew in here, and they're doing absolutely amazing. They're all starting to grow flowers, so that means eventually we'll have some squash or pumpkin babies coming up, and we'll have some pumpkins. And I want these to actually grow out in the garden that way, so eventually I'll get them to trail out the garden. Beside it is my celery, and I think that the squash is kind of covering up the celery. Some of them is actually covered up. Actually, they're doing better than the rest of them, so they like it nice and cool, so they're in an area they can stay cool, and they're doing absolutely amazing. This nasturtium, oh look how pretty that is, starting to come out. This is the first bloom it's had because it was covered by the oregano that I cut back, and now the oregano is almost as big as the size when I harvested the oregano. And there is my cilantro, which is going to seed, but this amount of cilantro going to seed I'm excited about because it's coriander, and I really do love the taste of coriander in dishes. In between there is some basil, so that's going to be good, and of course the dill. And then over here I have my sugar snap peas, and they're now going through their second phase of flowering. I already had a full phase, and we actually had, oh, look at this. I get to harvest this one. This is a snack. There's only one growing, so it's not going to be good for anything. Actually, my puppy dog will love to have this as well, but they're all starting to grow, so I'm going to have another flesh of sugar snap peas, and I'm looking forward to having this because I used it in the last stir fry and it was super exciting, and maybe we can have some snacking peppers coming up soon. On the other side where the cucumbers are growing, they're doing quite well, and look at all the flowers. So I'm going to have tons of cucumbers soon. But look down there, I have my first cucumber growing, and over here I have another one growing somewhere too. But there's a few cucumbers growing, and I'm super excited about that. So I can't wait till I can harvest. These are all pickling cucumbers. As you can see, it's going to grow soon, and just like your squash, if it's not growing, you take this. This doesn't have as big of a flower on the inside, but you take off the petals. And then on the inside is where you'd be able to help put the pollen inside there. And if that didn't work, I'm going to grab another one because there's another one that needs to be pollinated. And I'll see if this will work. So this time I went right down to where there's just that little piece left. And so in here, I'm going to take this one and pollinate that too. And hopefully these will be pollinated and will grow me some pickles. Over here, these strawberries are still growing. I have nothing up here, and I know it seems like a waste of space. Those strawberries are still doing quite well. Look at this nasturtium. Like, how can you complain? You cannot. Zinnias and the cosmos are growing over here. That light green over there, it's actually not that light green, but it's my mint. Here's my potatoes. They're doing quite well. This potato, it has white flowers, and like these ones all had purple flowers. Amazing. These are my peas. These are just regular peas. You eat, I guess you shell and eat the peas, or just, I don't know if you can just eat peas by itself, but I'm going to have some peas soon. And I put a trellis in here for it to grow up. Over here are my beans, and you can tell that there's, look at, I already got some beans growing on this one. Some baby beans. I'm super excited. I got baby beans on all of my beans, so I'm super excited about that. These are the in-ground carrots. They're coming along quite well. They took a long time to germinate. Didn't even think they were going to come, and they finally did. Now my beets are actually starting to grow, which is super exciting. So I'm just going to see if they can grow more, and they're looking really good. Over here, the sugar snap peas are growing up these trellis. And oh, do I have my, well, I don't know if this is quite ready to, oh, it is. My first harvest on this sugar snap pea over here. So now I've got another sugar snap pea. And the broccoli. Here I will be showing you that some of the pests have eaten away at the center of all the broccolis. All is not lost. I know that more broccoli side shoots are going to come off these, even though I've lost the entire head from pests. I'll still get my side shoots. So I'm going to still get a harvest out of all of these broccoli. Oh my goodness. There's my first yellow zucchini. So once that other one flowers with this one, I'll be able to use that one to do this one. This one's growing faster than the other one. This will be my first yellow zucchini. I'm super excited. Yay! Here are my strawberries, which are all doing quite well. And I've been able to harvest strawberries every single day. Strawberry. Good girl. Want another strawberry? There you go. One for the gardener. Any more? I think, oh, there's one more. There we go. Tomatoes, the cherry tomatoes, they are coming along, and I think they'll be ripening up soon. They're looking really good. I'm going to try to see if I can find something to support these up higher, because this trellis is obviously not big enough for a cherry tomatoes, but I will figure it out. And my basil behind it, underneath it though, is still coming on strong, which is really good. Look at that basil plants. Super amazing. Over here, these tomatoes are doing really well. I've been able to keep them trellised up. I've been taking off the foliage that doesn't need to be on here. I've been taking off all the suckers, and I'll show you what a sucker is. Oh no. Look at this one, has a sucker right by where the plants are. So these are flowers, but that's a sucker. So in the armpits of the tomato, these little things grow. This could be another tomato growing. I actually plucked one off yesterday. It was almost the size of a whole plant. But you pluck that off, you can put that in the water, it'll grow roots, and you can make a whole new plant. But as you can see, I'm not going to need more. And that just allows it to work on the fruit that it already has. And as you can see, I'm going to have lots of fruit from this one. It's just doing quite amazing. And I've been gave granular fertilizer and liquid fertilizer to these tomatoes, and I'll do that again soon. Forgot to show you my peppers. They are coming along quite well as well, and they're growing peppers, all of them. But I'm going to show you my best pepper. Oh, this needs to be watered, so I will water it. But this is my more cosmos and zinnias. Look how beautiful that one is. How gorgeous and stunning. These peppers, look at all the fruits on this one. I'm going to have another red one soon. But like, look at all of them. It's so amazing. But this one, I've already harvested 2 peppers on this one. And look at all the peppers I'm going to have. There's just so many on this one plant. And like, it's not that, it's only got 2 branches actually growing. Maybe this one will grow soon, because that one died. But it's amazing. Like, look at the fruit on this. Absolutely amazing. So my peppers overwintering did a really good job, and I'm super excited. And there's a couple of squash over there, and they look like they're doing well, and they've got some flowers about to pop out too, and that will be awesome as well. So I'm super looking forward to this year's garden to see how well everything harvests. I still have lots coming in, and I have like those snacking peppers. I already have harvested about 6 of them, which is super exciting. And I'm looking forward to enjoying more peppers as they come along. And I'm just so happy to see where this garden is going and where it's growing. And I do want to thank you guys for coming along with me on my journey from 2022 now into 2023. And I'm just looking forward to the future. I know that there is so much in store for me in this garden, and I'm just looking forward to seeing how well this year goes, but also the future years, because I'm learning so much. Yes, I've had some things not work out. Yes, there's been a few things that haven't gone the way I planned it, but I know that this garden is coming along so well this year. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed and you'd like to follow me on this journey in 2023, go ahead and click that subscribe button right there and follow along with me on my journey in 2023. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time. Bye.